Hello, Nitesh. Okay, that didn't duplicate for me either. That issue where I go in and let's say I click on Yadav here, and it brings up Yadav's page, which is really his profile page. And I come down here. Before it was showing just the activity feed. Now this says my activity, but this isn't my activity. This is really Yadav's activity. Another example of that, let's come down here, and if I click on this run that you did here on February 24th, click on that, it brings up your profile page, and it shows the run on the 24th, but what it really should show, well, that's what it should show, because that gives me the ability to like it or share it. But it seems like it should show all of your runs. And then when I click on activity or team activity, it would show all of your teams. So let me do that again just so that you see it doing it here. If I click on my profile, it shows my information, my run chart, and then it shows all of my runs. Okay? And when I click on team activity, it then shows all of my team's activity. But if I come over here and click on this one of yours, so you had a post February 23rd, 2 on the 23rd, 1 on the 24th. Looks like, yeah. So I'll click on the first one on the 24th, and that looks like it was a duplicate. It brings that one up, but it doesn't bring up anymore, and it doesn't give me the ability to see all of your runs. And it says my activity, and it's not mine, it's Nitesh's. So maybe that just says activity. When I click on team activity, that should show all of the members that are associated with your team. Hopefully that was clear. A couple other things I want to point out. If I go in here to my account, the region is still not working with the pop-down menu like we have here on the country. We put it in the right spot, but we didn't get the pop-down working so that we could create the filter for it. If I go into, let's see, there's a couple other things I wanted to show you. If I go in to build your team, these logos, I'd ask you to change them so that they were more modern and consistent. They're still different, and they're different down here, and they're different on the main profile page. So if I log out and go into the main page and go into login, these are the icons there. And what I want to do is I just want to make them all the same, and I want to make them the most used, the most recognized logos. So that was why I sent you that screenshot of the other ones. And I'm not sure that those are the most used, but let me log in again here and show you something. If I go in to build your team, and I go and click on the Google one, see over here on the right, it's just pulling up all of the duplicates of me in Google. It's not pulling up my Google Plus contacts. So we need to fix that. And then I see that you got the Twitter on here. That's great, but obviously we got the Google logo, and I haven't tried it yet. So I won't log into it yet just because it'll take me too much time in the recording that I've got won't email if it's too big. If I go to log an activity and click import, I'm just wondering how you're doing on the other APIs. I want to get that done. And on the map, you got the map in there and it's looking great. It looks like it's downloading fine. I haven't been able to download from Map My Run, but I'm not sure if the problem's on our end or not. So I can't really comment on that yet. This one, you change the start and finish icons, or just the indicator for the start of a run and the finish, and you kind of cleaned it up so it didn't have all those checkpoints, and that looks fine. But the start and the finish, you can't tell the difference between the two of them. So if I'm looking back at my old run, I don't remember if I started right at the front door, if I started out here, and that's not really that important until we get into comparisons where somebody wants to start in the exact same spot as somebody else and do a timed race maybe. So maybe this start one, or this was the start one that day, is like a play button, and the other one's like a pause button, or something like that. Maybe I'll let you get creative with that, but if there's some distinguishing mark that identifies, you know, what the start is and what the finish is. And we could just use the exact same ones that Runkeeper or Map My Run use. If we're just importing that data, I'm okay using the exact one they use. Let's see, what else? I think that's it for now. I think we're getting really, really close to getting ready to push this over. So if we can start moving data, so we can start playing around with these things and seeing it with the other users' data in there, that'll be helpful. And you probably aren't going to get this until Monday, but I hope you had a great weekend, and I'll talk to you soon.